will leave the contest with 4 points. So Rob Burke will sit down with 4 points. Drezik replaces Farrow for Maloney, and Whalen is in replacing the fouled out Burke. 1:57 to go. 71-65, Cheshire by 6, but Darren Robinson is going to the line for the Spartans. Robinson will shoot a 1-and-1. First is good. (71-66). Robinson can cut it to 4 and does. Griffiths ahead for Sulo, right corner. Will go back outside for Asmus. We're down to 1:47. Shot by Sulo is off the mark. Rebound to Asmus. Asmus loses it out of bounds, and Maloney will have the basketball. 1:38 to go, 1:38 in the game. Darren Robinson into front court, off for Drezik. Drezik to Tim Robinson, puts on a move, stop, goes off glass, no good. Pat Good follows and hits. It's 71-69. Curtis up for Griffiths. Griffiths drives, puts it off glass, no good. Davis controls the rebound. Maloney down with 1:11 and a chance to tie. Back outside Davis, hands for Darren Robinson. 1:04 to go. Maloney can knot up the score. Pat Good is fouled by Whalen. Whalen picks up number 4. And Pat Good will be on the line with a chance to tie the score with 59 seconds to go. The 6'4" junior, Pat Good, with all the pressure in the world riding on his shoulders now, as he goes to the foul line with 59 seconds and a chance to draw the Spartans even. He's got the first, he'll take the bonus.
Give me the handheld microphone out of the back.
Pat Good hits them both. We're all tied at 71. And a timeout called by the Cheshire Rams. So Pat Good, in a real clutch situation, went to the line and hit the first and the second to tie the Spartans with the Rams at 71 all. Pat Good with 10 points in the quarter, 18 in the game.
Give me how either way.
Darren Robinson with 22 to lead Maloney's in scoring. Larry Griffiths has only scored 6 points this half, but he is Cheshire's leading scorer with 28 points. 77 all with 59 seconds to go. And the Cheshire Rams will have possession of the basketball. Dave Sulo will inbound from underneath his own basket. Sulo in for Whalen. Whalen double team, gets it ahead for Curtis. Curtis in front court. We're down to 50 seconds. Asmus off to Whalen, down to 47. You can watch the clock in the upper right-hand corner. Asmus outside. Griffiths drives, baseline, puts up the shot, it's short. Davis rebounds with 35 seconds. Tim Robinson into front court. Maloney wants a timeout to talk things over. With 30 seconds, we're tied at 71.
Keep the clock in there the rest of the way.
We're all tied at 71 with 30 seconds to go. Maloney will inbound from front court. I would think that Coach Howie Hewitt's logic at this point would be to hold for one shot. The worst you can do right now, unless you get a great defensive play by the Cheshire Rams, the worst you're going to do is come out of this going to overtime. And if you look at the Cheshire Rams, they've got 5 players with 4 fouls. Make that 4 players with 4 fouls, as Rob Burke is already fouled out of the contest. Tim Robinson, number 22, Dallas Davis, 54, Craig Drezick, 50, Darren Robinson, 24, and Pat Good, number 44. The Rams still huddling around head basketball coach Nick Carparelli. Cheshire sends out 13 Griffiths, 20 Curtis, 24 Asmus, 33 Sulo, and 21 Whalen. Pat Good, number 44, will inbound for the Spartans. Into the backcourt for Darren Robinson. He brings it up, as you can follow the action in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. That's Craig Drezick to Pat Good, Tim Robinson. To Darren Robinson, left side. Back outside for Pat Good to Darren Robinson. They'll go into the offensive mode now. Darren Robinson drives off glass and good with 6 seconds. Cheshire wants a timeout. It comes with 3, but Maloney has gone up 73-71 with 3 seconds remaining. Darren Robinson hit the driving basket to put Maloney on top for the first time in the game, and it came with 6 seconds. Cheshire, by the time they got the timeout, the clock was down to 3, and now that's all the Cheshire Rams have to get a tying basket and force the game to overtime. The other consideration is, with only 3 seconds, a 3-pointer may ensue from the Rams, which could conceivably win this game at the buzzer. We are down to the final 3 seconds, as you see on the board, 73-71. Maloney has Dallas Davis, Pat Good, Craig Drezick, Darren, and Tim Robinson. Cheshire about to break the huddle. They send out Asmus, Whalen, Curtis, Sulo, and Griffiths. They will inbound under Maloney's basket. They have 3 seconds to go the entire length of the court to either win this or send it to OT. They trail by 2. It's down to 2 seconds. Griffiths' turnaround shot at the buzzer is off the mark, and Maloney has pulled off the upset. Maloney pulls off the upset, 73-71, as Darren Robinson hits a driving layup. With 6 seconds to go, the Spartans have knocked off the Cheshire Rams. The celebration on the floor, as it's just become a mob scene on the gym floor of Sheehan High School, as the Maloney fans and team celebrate this big win over Cheshire. In the contest for the Rams, Dave Sulo finished with 10. It was 13 from Matt Curtis, 28 points for Griffiths, 14 points for Brad Asmus, 4 for Burke, and a bucket from Chris Whalen. For the Maloney Spartans, finishing the game with 6 points, Bob Farrow. 18 points from Pat Good, 14 from Dallas Davis, 11 points from Tim Robinson, 24 points from Darren Robinson. As the Spartans pull off an upset, and there the dejection on the other side, as the Cheshire Rams have bowed out of the Class L tournament. By a 73-71 score, as coming away with the victory, the Maloney Spartans. The Spartans pull off the upset tonight at the Sheehan High School Gymnasium. There is Dallas Davis in your screen We will try to get a word in with Coach Howie Hewitt. There is Dave Sweet going over to get Howie so he can come over and talk to us. His team played a fantastic game tonight. Joining me now on the sideline, Coach Howie Hewitt, congratulations. What an incredible come-from-behind victory for the team.
That's 100% heart by those kids, 100%. The Robinson boys, Patrick Good especially came on, Dallas, all of them, Bobby Farrell, Craig Drezick, 100% from the heart. They just dug down real deep, played real hard basketball, defensively especially, weren't going to be denied. 100% to those kids, their hearts are so big I can't say anything more than that.
Coach, in the third quarter tonight, and I know this is the adrenaline is just going a mile a minute at this point, but in the third quarter, they lost Griffiths with 4 fouls. Larry sat down. You could literally see the momentum changing on the floor. What did you tell the kids? Was there any special strategy now that Griffiths was out of the game?
We had to go to the basket every time. We said we would want any more jump shots. We wanted to go to the basket, get the ball in the high post, dump it down low. Even we got the ball in the high post to Patrick. We wanted him to go to the basket, and we wanted to bang the boards. In the first half, every time we took a shot, we'd stand around and watch him, see if we'd get the rebound or not. We weren't going aggressively to the boards. When he had to go out, we went twice as hard, and it paid off. The kids just keep banging away and banging away. Real proud of these kids.
Griffiths opened up the game and, of course, had the big 22 or 24 points at halftime. What did you tell the kids at halftime? Your team was down at the time by a score of 36-20. You had only managed 9 points in the first, 11 in the second quarter. What was the feeling at halftime, and what did you tell the kids?
We were a little bit standing around watching him play. He's a tremendous player, excellent shooter, and we were just kind of standing around and watching, giving him, like we were playing against a professional player. He's an excellent, excellent player, but he's a high school kid, and our kids have some talent too, and they played very hard against him. We just said, hey, let's not stand around and watch him play. Let's play with him. I'm sure he's a great kid. He's a good player, so let's go play basketball with him. Let's not watch him play. Let's play with him. And that's what we did.
Coach, now you move into the quarterfinal round, and it's a little different story now. It's a double elimination situation.
I'm not sure it is. I don't think it is anymore. I think they took that out. This is the first year it's out.
Okay, Norb Fahey on the side there corrected us too, the athletic director at Maloney. What's your feeling at the beginning of the season? Did you have any dreams that this club could go to the quarterfinals of the Class L tourney?
We have a lot of talented kids. It takes some time sometimes to work as a unit, and we lost some really heartbreaking games during the course of the season. We thought by winning the city series and maybe doing some damage in a tournament would help to make up for some of those disappointing losses we had during the season. But we're a high school team, high school kids. We're not going to come out like professionals all the time and play great from day one. And we're going to have our little problems along the way. This is 5 in a row for us now. We maybe ironed them out a little bit. We came out a little tentative today. We just fought back very hard. So the things that happened in the past, the kids work so hard together as a unit, just like we had at the beginning of the season. It's really this is not something that we didn't expect we could do. We thought we could hold our own in the tournament. We've beaten some good teams along the way, and we just have. No, this is a great team we beat. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the state, 19 in a row. That's a great team.
It was an incredible come-from-behind victory, and you and your team are to be congratulated. Great win.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Coach Howie Hewitt, for talking to us.
Things a little bit of historical perspective. Here's a man that can tell you about some clashes in the Hoosey League playoff situation.
Maloney Athletic Director Norb Fahey, congratulations to you. It's got to be a great moment, not only for Howie